Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. I'm Brett. In my hands is serial number 1 from Abstract Studio and Terry Moore. This is a comic I've been looking forward to. I've loved Terry Moore's work. Motor Girl, Rachel Rising, just wonderful stuff overall. Personally, those are my two favorite of his. So Serial's an interesting one. It's a new series. The concept is it's one of those, I go back and forth when that is good to know the concept. I actually think it is, because the first issue is really, really weird. So the concept is there's a 10-year-old girl who's had demon living with her. She's had this demon with her for 50 years. The demon's finally left her and is now out killing people. So you basically got this 10-year-old girl who's about to go fuck up a demon. And the comic opens up with, kind of a cold opening, as if it makes sense. Doesn't really explain a whole lot. The first issue does not explain much at all. It really sets things up in this murder mystery. And to be really, to warn everyone, there's some rough stuff in the comic. It opens with sexual assault and murder, and I'm not gonna tell you who gets killed. But you need to go in knowing that, because I can see this being triggering for people. So it's a comic that it's good to be aware of what you're going into. But overall, it's really interesting. It kind of feels a little first a little bit of maybe a Law and Order episode where the crime's been committed, and now we got to start putting the pieces together as to what the hell is going on. So yeah, it's an first issue that doesn't explain a lot. That's the thing I think is really fascinating, is if I picked this up and didn't read the description of the series, I kind of would have gone I'm not quite sure what's going on. And then I imagine by this, second, third, fourth issue, I'd have a much better idea. Overall, out of the stuff he's read, Rachel Wright, or, stuff he's written recently, it doesn't quite explain as much as some of the other debuts from what I remember. And it's been such a long time since I've read some of those. But I do, walk away from this one, scratch my head a little bit. And it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just, it's different. It's interesting. So yeah, it's a very interesting debut. And it's a hell of a debut. Actually, I'm not gonna show off tons. So just to warn, this is, part of the assault that's happening. Yeah, no, we're going to leave it at that, because I don't want to kind of show where things go from there. I mean, it's Terry Moore's art. It's fantastic. Black and white. Amazing as always. It's just a really interesting start. Very dark, very bleak. More of the horror sense of a Rachel Rising. Not comedic at all. Well, it's not meant to be comedic. There is a dream sequence for our heroine that's kind of comedic. So yeah, it's a very interesting debut. This is one where I'm kind of putting it on the fence, where I want to see where it goes. And I have a feeling the whole is going to be better than the individual issues, at least when the first issue is pertains to the first issue. So, love Terry Moore's work. I subscribe to this. I'm actually getting it shipped directly from him, because I love his work. So really excited for that. So yeah, that's everything I got. Out in comic shops this week, you can go get it. We got a link beneath this video. Put in your zip code or tell the shops near you. No shop, no problem. We have affiliate links. There are affiliate links, so we get a small percentage of that. By doing that, you help support our site. And speaking of support, I want to thank you for watching. I always appreciate that. And if you're into comics, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, keep reading those comics and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.